Hi everybody, it's Ben Packer coming to you with our Ramban of the week from Petersburg, Virginia. So this week's Parsha is Chayai, Sara. When we talk about Parshas Chayai, Sara, you got to talk about Hebron, right? And this week's Parsha is when Avram buys the tomb of the patriarchs, Mars Machpelah, in Hebron to bury his wife Sara. So the Ramban wants to ask why we have to have this whole episode written about in the Torah, the whole purchase of the land. It's relatively long. So the Ramban gives three reasons why this needed to be here. The first reason he gives is because he says this passage was written in order to inform us of the many acts of kindness that God did for Abraham. This is an act of kindness that God did for Abraham, one of many, that he allowed Sarah to be buried in Hebron in the land of Israel. It could have happened outside the land of Israel or by the Philistines, but no, it happened in the land of Hebron, in the land of Israel, that she should be buried there. It was a kindness. Another reason is that it was a test. Abraham was being tested. We know that God tested Abraham, and one of the tests was that when his wife died, even though he was promised the land, there was nowhere for him to bury her. So he had to buy a piece of land in order to bury her. And it was a test that he would buy the land, spend his money, even though it was promised to him. He spent the money, and he got the land, and he buried Sarah. And the third reason is like this. Furthermore, Scripture wanted to inform us of the place of our forefathers' burial, being that we are obligated to honor the site of our saintly forefathers' burial. We are obligated to honor the site, and if we didn't know where it was, what could we do? But we know where it is. This is telling us where they were buried so that we will honor the site. What does it mean to honor the site? Well, we should go there, obviously, not just in Chayai, Sara, but all the time. And we should beautify the place and develop the place. And we know that we wouldn't be able to go there today if it wasn't for the Jewish community living there. And therefore we should strengthen the Jewish community there. All things that we're trying to do at the Jerusalem Heritage House. Right? These are all very important things, because how else are we going to honor the site? We're not even going to be able to go there unless the Jews live there. And unless we make the place good, the Jews won't be able to live there. And everything together. So in order to honor the site, God is telling us where it is through this purchase so we can go. But now we don't have an excuse. We know where it is. And it's only in that one place. You can't make it another place, pretend it's somewhere else. That's where it is. That's where we have to do what we have to do in order to honor our forefathers and foremothers in Hebron. Not just in Chayai, Sara, the whole year. Shabbat Shalom.
No.